Speaking of top talented receivers, Nick,
Oh yeah,
you see our guy DT was hanging up the cleats,
man.
calling it a day.
Yep. It's Demaryius Thomas, the old Bronco
Yeah,
himself, retiring as a Bronco. Very cool.
yeah,
Man, I'll tell you what. I went back and looked at a lot of his career. I read like an article,
yeah.
ESPN or somebody put it out, but he talked about all these different aspects of his career, and I kind of forgot how impactful he was. He was with
Yeah.
Peyton Manning. Peyton Manning had that huge
Yep.
year in Denver, and then he had that so-so year, but they won the Super Bowl, right? So like
Yep.
Demaryius Thomas was a huge part of all of that. Like he had a season where I think he something crazy like he caught like he had like 1,500 receiving yards or something crazy. He was like the guy that caught the 509th touchdown pass from Peyton Manning, I believe it was, which was the all-time record.
Mm,
And like so he was like ingrained in
yes.
that period of time in the Broncos organization. He's an all-time Bronco in my mind. I mean, Super Bowl champ, right? All these things. He
Yeah, I mean,
it's pretty awesome.
second in receiving yards for the Broncos.
Yo, no doubt. Yeah,
Second in total receiving yards. I think he was third for most completions with the Broncos. But yeah, I specifically remember him from fantasy football
oh yeah.
because I remember those first 2 years he really started lighting it up, and he was probably drafted in most fantasy leagues middle to like the end
Yep.
of the draft. And I tell you what, that guy was a sleeper if you got him, and yeah, I mean, he's had a great career over his lifetime, and he's got the numbers to really show that he was a pretty great wide receiver when he
Yep.
was in the league, and definitely can do it. And I heard Peyton Manning actually came out and said, Demaryius Thomas was one of the better receivers, one of the best that he has played with. And to come from a guy like Peyton Manning,
Oh yeah.
that's got to feel good because Peyton Manning has played with some very talented receivers over the years, Marvin Harrison, Reggie Wayne. I'm sure he probably played with Ty for a year or two, maybe, or Ty might have got there after the Peyton years. But Brandon Stokely, if you remember that name, top tier receivers. Peyton Manning's seen it all, and to be thrown into that category with those guys coming from a Peyton Manning has got to feel good. But also, Demaryius Thomas, hey, great career, buddy. Go do some stuff after the football. Maybe you come hang out with us for a little bit. I don't know.
I would love it.
It's an opportunity for you after football. Just think about it. Get back to us. But we would probably be more than thrilled to have you.
Yeah.